Okay, I'm going to take a few minutes and just talk about what helped my migraines naturally and the weird side effects I had from one of the migraine medicines. Okay, guys, I wanted to talk to you about what keto has done for me so far. One of the greatest things that it's done for me is helped my migraines. Now, I'll talk about some other things in a different video about what keto has done for me. That way the videos, each one's not too long. And so I'm going to take just a few minutes to talk about how bad my migraines were and how long they lasted, just so you know that they weren't just some peddly little minor little headaches, that they were actual real migraines, taking medicine and all that. I really hope this info helps somebody, because migraines have been one of the worst things that I think I've ever had to deal with medically. Also, when I made the video, I was sitting in the car waiting for my son. He was playing laser tag, so it was a little bit dark, but when I went to go and edit, I was able to lighten it up a little bit, so it's not going to be too bad. So just bear with me on it. I'm sorry about if it's how dark it is. Hi guys, I am sitting in the car just waiting for my son. He's playing a couple games of laser tag, and I thought I would talk about migraines and how I have gotten rid of them. They're gone. It's about 95% gone. Okay, so one day about 10 years ago or so, I don't know the exact date, but it seems like it's been about that long. Just one day out of the blue, I got a really, really bad migraine. Headache so bad, I couldn't stand the light. I was sick. I started throwing up, and it was started. I didn't have medical insurance, so it was so bad it took me to the ER. I was so sick, and I tried everything. Like opiates don't work for my migraines. They actually make them worse, so that didn't work. But I think, if I remember correctly, they gave me a shot of I think it was Imitrex or something. Yeah, I think it was Imitrex, and that slowly got rid of my migraine. The ER doctor gave me a prescription for Imitrex because they realized that it did work for me. But oh man, it really sucked getting migraines, and they just kept coming, and they got so bad, and I just didn't know what to do about it. I didn't know what was causing them. I was getting them anywhere from 4 to 20 a month. I mean, it was really bad, and this went on for a long time. And there was one time where they weren't too bad, and I think it was when I was doing the Medifast diet. That's back when I could afford it. Can't afford it anymore, but that's one diet that did actually help. So after several years, I did get medical insurance. The doctor put me on what was called Topamax, and I actually hated Topamax because it made you really forgetful, like forget dumb things like people's names and just stupid stuff. And then one of my son's teachers had migraines, and she was taking Topamax too, and we used to make fun of Topamax and call it the dumb drug because it just makes you forget and it makes you feel stupid. So at the beginning of around 2018, my blood pressure started to become elevated, and I told the doctor, I can't stand this Topamax stuff anymore. Is there anything else that we can try? And so they tried it was called Verapamil, and it actually worked, and it was also helped my blood pressure too. Topamax, I believe, is like an anti-seizure medication. I'm not sure if Verapamil is too, but yeah, so those were the two drugs that did help. And then I started keto, I think it was mid-August 2018 or September. And when I started that is when my migraines came to a halt. I hadn't had one I think I've had maybe 3 or 4 one week, and I think it's when I was kind of cheating and not being very good on keto. So I haven't had to take the Verapamil, but just those few times that I had a couple of migraines this last, I think it's been 3 or 4 months now that I've been on keto, and I haven't had to take the Verapamil, like I said, except for those few days during the week that I did have a few migraines. I do keep, I have generic Imitrex called sumatriptan, and I keep that on hand, and I do keep the Verapamil on hand. Also, my blood pressure has gone down since keto, but that took maybe a month or two for it to start going down. Okay, guys, that's my migraine story. Sorry this is dark, but I was just sitting here bored and thought I would just let you know that keto did help my migraines. I'll see you in the next video. So yes, keto and Medifast both helped get rid of most of my migraines. I want to thank you for watching, supporting my channel. Please go ahead and subscribe and like.